Okay. I do not know the name of the director.
I knew it.
Monster Trucks, directed by Chris Wedge, made the classic kids movies called Ice Age and Robots, and I loved Robots. And then his daughter or son had a bright idea, and supposedly this is rumor, I don't know if it's true or not, had the idea of, Mom, Dad, they should make a movie where you have a monster inside a truck, and then, spend $125 million on it. That's definitely going to make a profit. The movie is literally about this boy, or teenager, whatever, he's in high school, I don't know, Lucas Till, who is in X-Men First Class. I love this guy. He's a great actor. He actually did a good job in this really outrageous plot of a movie. And literally he's just kind of done with his life, and then he works at some shop or some junkyard, and then he finds this monster who's running away from the government, and the government's trying to track him. The monster gets inside his truck, and then they become best friends, and there's this girl that wants to really be with him, and then he doesn't really notice her, and then they're on this adventure to find the other Creaches, because that's the name of the monster, Creech. That's what he gives the name of. And then they have to fight the government, and then race to find their home place. And that's the plot. This movie isn't terrible, honestly. It honestly isn't terrible. It's under okay. It's still kind of bad, but it's not as bad as most people would honestly assume. Like, I assumed this movie was going to be garbage. If you were a kid and you were 7 or 8 years old, you would love this movie. Like, you would. But then when you get about 16 years old or 15, you rewatch it, you're like, yeah, it doesn't really hold up. But I will always cherish those kid memories. Like Toy Soldiers. I rewatched that about a week ago. Not that great of a film. But as a kid, I loved it. So, as this is a kid's movie, it did a good job. But, like I said before, Lucas Till, a positive. There was some kind of heartfelt moments, I guess. Some of the jokes don't land at all, and I pretty much just already said my positives, so let's go to the negatives. The negatives I have for this is, some of the jokes don't land, especially with the adults. It's kind of boring, and I honestly wanted more time spent, even more time spent with Creech and Lucas Till's character. But throughout the film, there are moments that land, a lot of moments that don't land with the humor. The pacing is all over the place, sadly. But kids will have a good time, I think, besides those boring adult moments. Creech is fun. I think he's actually a really fun character. It's not as, the trailer makes this movie look like a horrendous piece of crap. This movie's not a piece of crap. Creech is kind of fine. He's just fine. He's not a nuisance or annoying as I thought he was going to be. The actors and actresses are fine. And then my last negative and my biggest gripe with the film is there's a scene, little mild spoiler, but you're not going to watch this movie, guys. Trust me. No matter how much I say this movie's not that bad. But little mild spoiler if you care. So they're trying to get this thing out of this truck, this semi-truck, and the government's chasing them. They got all the monster trucks going after this truck, and the guy who's driving the truck, the semi-truck, that has the thing that they need, he's not even a bad guy. He's just working for the company. He's just doing his job. And when they get right next to the semi-truck, the monster trucks jump up, flip the semi-truck, and it crashes face down, slamming the front of the truck on the ground, and I'm pretty sure the dude died in the car. And you show that to kids. I was like, what? So, my score, and I made a new score scale video that is up on my channel. It's the main video right in front of it, so you won't miss it, and then it just explains from 10 to 0 specific ones, specific words or phrases that define each number. And that's my new scale. I decided to do that, and I hope you like it. My score or score phrase for this film is worth seeing once-ish. And if you don't know what I mean by that, that is a solid 6. That is my review for Monster Trucks. Hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and please don't forget to be blessed.